He's seen the skill of the prince and the strength and the ability and the accuracy and the speed. Oh gosh, you know I'm the best in the world. He's right in front of me and I can honestly tell him that I'm going to knock him spark out.
Yes, welcome back guys to another edition of TDs and Flying Knees, your premier one stop for boxing, mixed martial arts, and fantasy football. Guys, we actually cover combat. Who covers more combat than us? You already know.
Stop the cap.
Let's get right into it. We had a great weekend of fights and another weekend to preview. Let me introduce the panel so we can get going.
Good morning, everybody. I died yesterday. So the shell of a man that is Luis is just physically here. And my soul and body is wherever Rogers wants to take us again, I guess. Fuck it. I mean, it's not the Super Bowl, but wherever he wants to go, I'll go.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ.
How about them Niners, huh? I love that. I'm just here recovering from a long night of eating and drinking very heavily. I'm also excited that the Niners beat Green Bay the way they did in a very boring game. And right now it looks like we're going to be playing the Rams, by the way. It's going.
Bro, like, we're like 4-0 or 0-4 with Jimmy G against the playoffs, and I don't think he's gotten over 100 yards ever in any game. I know yesterday he did, actually, and I looked it up because I'm fucking pissed about it. He had 131 passing yards.
That's so good.
No, but guess how many were air yards?
Like 7.
Nah, not that much.
Okay, like 20.
60 air yards.
Okay. That's not bad.
That's crazy. No, what?
That's not bad. I like it. I like these numbers.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get started.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. I just realized something. I think the Cowboys scored more touchdowns against the Niners than the Packers did.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's crazy, right?
It was, yeah. Definitely.
I think a lot of people scored a lot of. I think every single team the Niners played scored more touchdowns against them than the Packers last night.
But yeah, I get what you're saying about Jimmy Garoppolo. He throws a lot of like 2-yard, 3-yard slants, and he even throws a lot of screens behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't blame Shanahan. You have a player like Debo. I mean,
yeah, no, Shanahan, he does a good job, not putting too much on Jimmy G's shoulders. Like he hikes the ball and throws it. Like he doesn't have to think. He doesn't do any of that. He's either throwing it right away or handing it off. When he has to think, that's when he fucks up.
I think if the Niners make it to the Super Bowl, in my head at least, Shanahan beats out Vrabel for Coach of the Year.
Oh,
I'd still give it to Vrabel.
I mean, no, but I mean, you got to put in the start the Niners has. I think they were like 1-6 after week 7.
Yeah,
after that they went
looking
massive
too
wing
good. Streak.
Barely edged it out in overtime, and look at them now. They're in the NFC Championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a case to be made for both.
You know what it is. Your host with the most smooth Steven Cruz, and you know who beat the Niners twice? The Seahawks.
Where are they? Where are they at?
Yeah, I guess we'll get right into it with some combat sports hot topics. And we'll start it off, I guess, with our reactions from this weekend's fights.
I just have one notable fight announcement, guys, that's coming up, or that they just announced yesterday is in the light heavyweight division in the UFC. Glover Teixeira is going to defend his title against Jiri Prochazka at UFC 274 on May 7th. We've all been waiting to see Jiri fight for the title, and now he's finally getting that opportunity. But like Louis said, it's not the best matchup for him, right?
No.
Yeah. I'm scared of the matchup. Glover, he's one of the best grapplers there is right now, and we just haven't seen Jiri fight a good grappler. So we don't know how he's gonna react to it, how he's gonna defend it, and I mean we know the power's there, the accuracy, the combos. I could easily see him drop him with a flying knee or an elbow, but Teixeira's a tough dude, and
Yep.
you need to be quick and catch him, and I think that's a hard thing to do.
Yep.
So I wanted to do the reviews first so we don't forget. But since we're doing this first, I guess I think we're going to forget, though. Watch.
No way. Those fights were too big. We ain't forgetting.
I already forgot. Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez announced. What are you guys' thoughts?
I'm excited.
I like it, yeah.
about it.
Yeah, dude, he's already fighting someone, notable, like it's a step up, and he's young. Shakur Stevenson's young, right? He's young. He's in his early 20s, I think, like 22,
Yeah, I think he's like
23.
I was about to say that 22, 24.
Yeah, I like it, man. I can't wait. I think Shakur's gonna win.
Ryan Garcia reportedly facing rumored Tevin Farmer on April 2nd. It's a step up.
Yeah, I heard about that, man.
Is it a big step up?
It's a pretty decent step up, yeah. He's the
I
former
just-
IBF.
You think he's
featherweight
better
champion.
than Luke Campbell?
Yeah.
I just think
he's on that same level.
Yeah,
that
that's what I
same
was gonna
tier.
say. Yeah,
I
right.
think he picked this to duck the other guy that just lost the tank. What's his name?
I don't think he does.
Isaac Cruz.
Cruz, he turned down that offer.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Cruz did.
Wow.
I wonder why he turned it down though.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Probably lowballing him, man.
I think they would
Maybe,
lowball
yeah.
him.
I can see
That's
that.
for sure.
Therefore, duck.
Mhm.
It was planned ahead. That's all it was, guys.
Yeah, I think they said let's just shoot him a
Oh
low
yeah, he
price
went
and
Mayweather's spot.
He won't take it. It'll make you look good, like he doesn't want to fight you.
Also, right now, Charlo is the front runner to fight Canelo on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Weekend. What do you guys think of that? You like that matchup?
Yes, I want people to shut up about it, and I honestly like. It sucks. It sucks because Canelo's trying to go the route of greatness. You know what I mean? He's
Right.
trying to get legacy. I mean, trying to move up weight, conquer that whole division, but he can't because there's all these haters that won't let that legacy happen if he don't just shut him up, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree, man.
fuck out of here, man. Hey, get the fuck out of here, big.
Yeah, he's fighting for legacy. I get your point. Yeah.
Well, funny you bring that up because the next topic is Michael Benson, who's a respected name in the boxing industry. He reported that Canelo Alvarez's next opponent reportedly could now be one that a lot of boxing purists are not going to like. So let's, you know what I mean? Let's play this music real quick.
Yeah, I read that.
No.
Purist. Who wouldn't a purist want in the
It
fight?
ain't gonna be him.
no.
I don't think.
It ain't
I don't,
gonna be him.
Guys, who is it,
I'm not
guys?
gonna put that name together.
Guys, I'm
Pump the
gonna say it.
brakes.
I'm
Not
gonna
gonna
say
be
it.
him.
No, I think he means it's probably gonna be the
I think
what
they're-
is it, a cruiserweight? Probably
Maybe.
one of the guys that is not that much well known. But I mean, people gotta understand he's trying to conquer. You gotta go to the
It's
east,
Jake
man.
Paul, baby.
I know,
It's
man.
Jake
I was
Paul.
gonna
Jake
say,
Paul.
dude, that's-
He's,
Man,
he's,
no, it
he's
ain't.
going cruiserweight. I think that's what it is.
But I don't know. I mean, because it wouldn't be Charlo or Benavidez, because that's not what a boxing purist would want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just like, who could it be?
Man, it can't be Jake Paul. There's
they
no
can't.
way.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah. No, it ain't Jake Paul.
Either that or Canelo
And
got
if
too
it-
fucked up that night, and he's like, you know what? Who's that Jake Paul? I'm gonna fuck him up.
He's fighting Tyson. What do you think? Or what about Kamaru Usman? Maybe that's something that they're in the works.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, like a crossover. Yeah.
I can't think of people who
I can
would
see
not
that
like
before I'd see him fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
But
That would be
still,
nice.
people would
Usman.
like that.
Yeah.
Not purist.
No.
Yeah. I don't
Nah,
think
Pierce
Pierce would
won't
like
like
it.
MMA fighters come across like that. Like they'll be upset right now if Francis moves over to boxing and fights someone like Tyson Fury or Wilder or
I think
someone
that'd
on
just
that level.
be a big waste of time.
I don't think
boxing.
big boxing fans wouldn't like that either.
Mm-mm.
All right, guys, let's get right into it. This weekend fights previews. Just kidding.
I was like,
Gonna say
wait.
reviews.
Oh,
No,
shit.
all right. So
I forgot already.
your thoughts on UFC 270 and Maceo versus Russell Jr.
Yeah, y'all want to start? I guess we'll start with the UFC first because we all watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so the viewers or the listeners are aware, like Saturday was a hectic night for us. There was a lot on. DJ and Luis's football teams were playing against each other in
It was
the
terrible
Most
call.
in the playoffs.
boring game ever. In
But,
playoffs.
We should have sent them in the living room.
But
Yeah.
that was pretty much the priority of the night. Like in my opinion, that's what everyone cared about the most. But after that, we did get into the fights. We got to watch the 2 title fights on the UFC card: Brandon Moreno versus Figueiredo, and then the main event, Ngannou versus Gan. And I'll be the first to say, about the co-main event that I think that the decision was right. I think that Figueiredo did get the better of him just slightly.
Yeah.
I've read online, and I scrolled through MMA TikTok, and a lot of people were saying that it's a robbery that they had Moreno winning, and I don't think that's accurate.
I think the crowd favorite, he's just a fan
big time.
favorite,
Right.
So
Yep.
he's a good person. Everybody hypes him up,
There you go.
Yeah, man.
It's hard.
Yeah, I'm
It's hard.
sorry.
It's hard to bet against someone like that, especially like if you're going to be biased, of course, of what you see. But we're all
Right.
fans of Moreno, but
Right.
Figueiredo did fight the smarter fight.
Yeah.
It looked like he was smarter and he wasn't jumping into
What are you
danger.
gonna say, Steve?
Oh, you can't win fights with spinning calf kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good point. I never
Hey,
seen
that
him do
looked
before.
real good though.
But he was landing them, right? Which is
yeah,
surprising.
My take from it, I was telling Jeff mid fight, Moreno looks better every fight I seen
Mhm.
him in. It's just this fight, he just didn't come in aggressive. He didn't have no aggressive tone to him. He didn't go for it. You know what I mean? It felt like Figueiredo just wanted it more,
But
Yeah.
and
another
he did
thing-
deserve it. I mean, he dropped him twice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Moreno clipped him, but didn't do no more damage other than that.
I think it was the knockdowns that won him the rounds. Those
Yeah.
rounds that were swing rounds that are close rounds. If you score a knockdown, that's what's gonna win you the fight.
Yep, that's
So I
true.
think that's what it was. But also, I saw Moreno doing a lot of chasing, and the exchanges weren't going in his favor. Figueiredo would get the best of him, and then
Yeah, he
you
would
want to get
run
that
away.
back, right? So you try to
keep
pressure and
going
get
on.
it back. But now you're playing into his game plan, and he was sticking him
yeah,
more.
for the counter. Yeah,
Yeah, he was there for the counter, man.
yeah, caught him twice with the counter right hook.
Yep.
Yeah, and then onto the main event. I mean, I was disappointed in Gan and impressed in Ngannou. That's all there is to it. I feel like at this pace, if Ngannou doesn't knock him out, it's just gonna be a boring decision fight.
Yeah, I was more impressed with Francis than I was disappointed in Gan. I thought that Francis showed so much that he's, a lot of people, if you read about him online or watch, videos about him online, they're saying, oh, he's been evolving. And they say like after that Stipe knockout,
Mhm.
oh man, you saw his defensive wrestling, like, oh, he's evolving. But we really didn't get to see too much of it.
No,
It was like
it was
one wrestling
One
exchange
stuff and that's it.
and
yeah.
that was it. But this fight, he not only showed that he's added offensive wrestling to his game and he can beat you by taking you down, but he also showed that he has the cardio to last 5 rounds while doing that, which is crazy to me
Yep.
because I didn't think he had that in him. That was the most
Yeah.
impressive part to me.
And it wasn't like his pace was slowing down either. He just kept that. I mean, that slow pace, but
Right.
he just kept it on that pressure, and his fight IQ obviously looks completely different now.
Yeah,
Now that he
Yep.
changed it
The
up.
new coach he's on has definitely shown improvement.
I mean,
and of course, Usman being in his corner too,
that's such a
Helps him out a
smart
lot.
game plan to come in, and you're obviously just known as a stand-up fighter, and then still show some intentions to take you down or get you against the fence and bring you down to the ground. So that made him think about the takedowns now.
Yeah,
right?
and one thing I want to let people know too, this was Gan's first loss too.
Yeah.
So don't take him lightly. I mean, he's still got a long way to go. He's only been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah, and he fought the best version of Francis there's ever been. And he was in the fight.
Yep.
It was a close fight. He didn't
It was
get
close.
dominated, He did not get dominated. I thought he was in the fight and he fought well.
I mean, you take away especially if you take away the takedowns, it would have been even a closer fight. It could have been a draw.
Mhm.
It just take away the takedowns. Other than that, I mean, he did a good fight. He fought the best Francis.
Yeah.
And then another thing, Steve, before we get to the Dana White stuff, I also want to talk about John Jones. During the fight, kept tweeting stuff. I think he tweeted at one point I saw was, if this is the apex of heavyweight in the UFC right now, it's easy money or something like that. Even though after they asked him if he's ever going to fight a heavyweight, he said he was on the perfect workout routine right now and wasn't want to kid up. I don't know, dude. I think he has a better chance of getting another misdemeanor than a fight.
That's probably true.
You're serious? You're serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's definitely had a better chance of getting in trouble with the law than getting another fight.
I'd agree with that.
You think he's just trying to stay relevant at this point?
I think so.
I still believe he's gonna fight again.
I hope
I do think he will fight again. I don't know who he's gonna fight, but I do think he fights at heavyweight.
It's sad that he's like the best MMA fighter ever.
But
And
if he
yet
gets-
he's such a troublemaker, man.
If he, yeah, he is. If he gets the Francis fight, I can see him giving Francis a good fight. Like I don't think Francis is, his skills have
hasn't-
surpassed John Jones' skills. Of course, Francis can knock anybody out in one punch, but
Yeah,
John
it's
Jones
just-
has never been knocked out
It's
before.
just that's the
you know?
thing. We just never seen John at heavyweight.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. So could Francis knock him out? Yeah, but could John Jones come out and submit him? Absolutely. That's
Absolutely.
John Jones, man. So I'd love to see him fight again. Hope he does.
Yeah, that'd be great. After the fight, y'all noticed it wasn't Dana White throwing the belt on him?
That's crazy and disappointing.
Yeah, they were saying an article was saying something about him. He wasn't even at the post conference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having. I guess it all comes down to money, man.
Yep. I
So,
think he's having issues with Francis's contract is up, right? Basically.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this is the last one, and people are talking about it.
Well,
It seems like Dana White doesn't like his champions on a
He's
contract
racist.
deal being a champ. You know what I mean? Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Like he has too much leverage. Like Francis has too much leverage to negotiate right now.
Mhm.
He doesn't want to.
I mean, even after the interview, Francis basically said he wanted to go look into boxing.
Yeah,
He should, man.
should.
Like he should. I don't think he's on their level when it comes to boxing, but
And this
he'll
is-
make a lot more money.
yeah, and this is great. I think Dana White sees it as a hit to the sport, just because the top UFC is known as the top of the top, right?
hmm
And one of those guys tries to cross over and get schooled. It just makes all these boxing fans or whatever kickboxing fans, whatever they decide to go,
hmm
they just start dogging on MMA.
Yeah, on the UFC, yeah,
The house.
or on MMA. Yeah, you're right.
How it's the way it is, but it's just, I mean, it's all dumb talk, but I think that's what plays
Yeah,
a factor for
and
Dana
there,
White. But
one thing that everyone just needs to agree on, whether you're a boxing or MMA fan, most of the time, a boxer is going to win the boxing match, and most of the time, the mixed martial artist is going to win the mixed martial arts match.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends who comes over to who's whose side. That's all it depends on, really.
yeah,
I think they disrespected Francis big time, and they didn't even promote this fight.
Yep.
At all.
none.
And
Yeah,
then-
man, that's true. It's a good
No,
point.
yeah. If people saw videos on YouTube of the venue looked shitty too. Like it was put up last minute.
Yeah, I think they thought Gon was gonna win, and you know what I mean. And now,
The ball's in Francis'
Francis is just like,
You better yell! Show me the money!
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
he not only won, which was something Dana probably didn't want, but he won in a way that probably pissed him off too
Yeah,
by wrestling and not knocking him out, because that's what everyone wants to see him knock someone's head off,
yeah.
So not only did he win, but he wrestled and won, so Dana's probably extra pissed.
Yeah, pretty sure he's extra mad on that one. He's so salty, dude. That guy. He's like a child,
Yep.
But I guess what it is. You gotta be that way to get a company going.
Yeah, dude. But I love it. I love that Francis added to his game, dude. Like
Mhm.
I'm all about. My favorite mixed martial artists are the well-rounded ones, man. Like I love watching. That's why I always like John Jones.
Yeah,
That's why I always liked my favorite fighter was Frankie Edgar. It's just because they have so many different ways to beat you. Like they can just do it
take
anyway.
the fight anywhere. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, no, yeah. I like it, and I like the way this is going. Fighters, they need to be paid more, in my opinion. And I just, man, if big fighters start holding back, man, I'm gonna hate it myself for selfish feeling,
yeah.
or in a selfish way.
Yeah, just real quick on Luis and I's new podcast, The Smoking Bros. We're gonna be talking about Elon Musk and
Oh
a fight promotion, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah, how about how y'all gonna
We're
try to
gonna-
reach out to Elon?
Let's just say it's gonna be called what was it, the CCFC?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later though.
That's for
CCFC.
conspiracy theory episode.
But any more thoughts on UFC 270, guys?
Nope.
Well,
what,
do you
go ahead.
do you think that Figueiredo Moreno get a fourth?
That's a good question. And
Ooh.
yeah,
I
I'm
think
glad
they
you asked
should.
that because we should have talked about that. And yeah, I do because it's a draw, 1-1, and so nobody has the upper hand.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
fought 3 times, one draw, and each has one apiece.
There should be a fourth, but I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I watch it.
I don't want to see it though.
You want to watch it?
I want to. I'm done with Figueiredo, bro. He's a fighter.
He's
I'm
a
not
champion. You
interested.
can't be done.
I'm
with
just
him.
not
He
interested.
ain't
in
going
him.
nowhere.
That's all. Like
I'll be
I'm not
interested
interested
in
in watching him fight again. Like I hope if it fights again, I hope Moreno knocks him out. Dominates.
No, I'm
like
not
he
saying.
did.
All right, but
Honestly, I
do
didn't
you
even think
it,
I didn't think Figueiredo deserved a rematch.
I don't think so either. But that's what I'm saying. They each have one time apiece. So the only fair thing to do would be to
Yeah.
give him
No, yeah,
do
of
it one more
course,
time.
Yeah.
You know?
So 4 coming up.
Yeah, I would vote for that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
By
have
mid-year?
to. And
You think it'll be a free fight on like ESPN or something?
No, but I think it would be on pay per view card, but not the main event, like
I'll-
the co-main event again.
I'll have that, and I'll have like Kai Kara France fight somebody else for the number 1 contender.
He's fighting Askar Askarov.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
the number 1 contender
Just,
fight.
no, I'm saying just have both fights be in the same card. That way,
There you go.
people can heal and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who do you guys want to see Francis fight next if he stays in the UFC and takes another fight?
John Jones.
John Jones.
John
Right.
Jones.
It
That's
has
the
to
only
be.
way you can go with this. I feel like.
See where he
Honestly, after seeing this fight, I bet you John Jones won't be as reluctant to get in there with him because Francis, to me, he didn't look like. Don't get me wrong, he's gotten better, he's improved, but I don't think he looked like unbeatable. Like especially for someone like John
Yeah.
Jones. Like I think
Yeah.
this fight was good. Hopefully he watches it and he'll just be make his decision to come back already. 'Cause it's been over 2 years, I think now.
Don't be scared, homie.
And stop breaking the law, dude.
I
John
know,
Jones,
right?
for reals. Jesus, we want to watch you fight.
Yep.
Not like your wife or anything like that.
I want to watch you fight. Yeah.
Or a pregnant or
Other
hit a pregnant
pro
lady with a
fighters.
car and take off running.
Him and Connor, dude, it's like the most talented ones. They just can't stop getting in trouble. Right?
I think it gets to their heads. That's what it is.
Mine.
It's all that. It's ego.
Yep. It was
Well,
Connor's money and
he
Jones's
was the
wins.
champ at a
right?
young age, man. He was 21 when he won the belt.
He was a man, dude. He's freaking.
He put a beating on Shogun. That was nasty, right?
We don't want to talk.
Didn't
about
even
the
look
rest
fair.
I want to see Fury versus Ngannou, bro.
of it.
You big dosser.
Yeah.
I don't really
Big
care to
dog
see
huh?
that.
Yeah, and MMA gloves or boxing
I
gloves?
don't care. It's just gonna be fun.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll be nice. Oh, Wilder,
I'll watch it, but
Wilder versus
Well, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Francis. I like that.
yeah, I'd be more interested in that.
In boxing gloves than
In
actual
boxing gloves, yeah, Wilder and
because
Francis.
Wilder's not really a technical
Yeah, he don't
boxer.
he hardly has any boxing skill, if you want to be honest. Like
he
he,
just
don't
has knockout
box.
power. That'd
He
be a great.
brawls.
That'd be a great fight right there. Just a regular boxing
Mhm.
match with Wilder.
He really doesn't box, Wilder. He really doesn't box, dude. He just throws hard punches. That's all he does. He winds up.
He looked a little better.
Yeah, he looked a little better.
He
last
did look
fight.
better until he
last
got
Fury
punched in the
fight.
face. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he went back to
Dude,
his
all
old
he
ways.
does is throw an overhand right and a jab to the body. That's all he does. A jab to the body. That's all he was doing in his last fight. He threw
Yeah,
a jab
but
to the
they're-
body and an overhand right.
Yeah. Nah, he just doesn't have a chin. I mean, that's what champions need to have, a chin, man. They need to be toughness. And he just, as soon as he starts panicking, that's when he starts going back to brawling.
Yeah.
No, I think he has a chin, but
Yeah. I think anyone's chin will break right after being hit that many times by Fury.
yeah, I just
You
don't.
daughter. That'd be funny if every time he says it, every time he
Dosser.
hits it.
Dosser, bro.
He
Dosser.
said daughter.
I always say daughter. Sounds better.
And just real quick, Mark Maceo, he pulls off the upset on Showtime against Mark Russell Jr. Majority decision. It's really controversial. Apparently, Russell came in injured, and he also injured his arm, I believe, or shoulder in the 4th or 5th round. So making it even closer, but it's better for boxing. We have a young, hungry champ, Lion with a fan-friendly style who probably won't be afraid to unify or
That's a good point.
fight after,
Yep.
some of these guys with the belts. You
I
know what
agree
I
with
mean?
that,
Because
yep.
Russell was just holding on to that belt. He was inactive for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He's already 33 years old, I think.
Yeah, it's just better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
You think from now on for boxing to prevent stuff like this, or not prevent it, but if it happens, there should be like a clause in the contract saying, controversial finish, automatic rematch, or automatic.
Well, you do have rematch clauses put in contracts, but I think if you come into a fight and you choose to fight hurt, that's your own damn fault. I don't think you
Yeah,
should get, any special treatment for that. Like if you're hurt, speak up and don't fight. If you have a real injury, you can't expect anybody to fight with a real injury.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm 100%
Yeah.
with you. I just hate the fighters that complain.
But I wish that there was more like Like, okay, if you're pulling out because this is hurt, show me the medical evidence, show me the X-rays, show me the scan, show me, so that we know you're not just pulling out. You know what I mean? I think there should be more like more in detail like that when people pull out.
Sorry for all the coughing.
Yeah, DJ's giving us COVID. It's all right.
You can't get COVID if you don't get tested.
Hey, real quick, Tom Brady is down 27-3. Can't say we haven't seen him come back from that before.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see what happens.
It was halftime, right? At halftime,
But,
Third quarter.
No, but I'm saying it was at halftime against the Falcons.
No, in the third quarter.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was already in the third quarter.
Yeah,
He was down 27-3.
Bro, I'm pretty sure DJ wants the Rams.
Oh,
to
we
win.
fumbled.
He just fumbled it right now. He's running it back.
Shanahan has their number.
Running it
That's
back.
a fumble. That is a fumble.
Well, this is an interesting game.
Yep.
Let's see if Tampa comes back. But
Who do you want to play in the NFC Championship better, DJ? You want to play the Tampa? You want to play the Rams?
it doesn't matter.
I already know your answer.
Rams we got the Rams numbers. That's a given. There's no.
I honestly think the Rams have a better chance, even though they lost twice. I don't think Tampa's healthy enough. They don't have enough firepower on offense.
And I think Tampa the offense.
I don't even
clicking.
think fucking the Niners might be healthy enough.
I'd rather
The whole
play
player was
Tom
limping.
Brady than the Rams.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
I'd rather
That's true.
play
Tom
Brady.
Brady. Their team is more.
So you
they're
better
not
give
clicking
Chrissy a
around,
shot, bro.
That hurt.
Game drop.
They fucked up bad by making Antonio Brown run, retire like that. They should have just kept put up with it because he really would be helping them right now. He's still AB, man. He's still good.
Mm-hmm.
They should have sucked it up.
Just not in his head,
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely a problem, but
he's definitely good.
now
but
they
just
got
not-
nobody to, catch the ball, especially when you're playing Jalen Ramsey and he takes away Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Now who's going to catch the ball,
Interesting.
All right, guys, let's get into this weekend's previews. First up on January 28th, 7:30 Central Time, one championship, only the brave. I did have something written up, but they already changed the card like twice, so I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to tell you one championship, only the brave, 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Check it out. You can see it on YouTube. On what channel is it again?
Bleacher Report on their page.
Bleacher Report. It's going to be good.
Good stuff.
They canceled the main event and they're putting it on the co-main event for their next card with John Lineker versus Babiano Fernandez, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Or Bibiano Fernandez. So that's going to be an even better card. But yeah, guys, you got to check that out. And then real quick, I'm going to bring this up just because a lot of the MMA community have been buzzing about this card. Not like mainstream wise, but there's just a little talk about it. So Eagle FC 44, Tyrone Spong versus Sergey Kharitonov. They've been talking about it probably because there's not a UFC this weekend. This is probably all you're getting. Spong is probably apparently the second hardest hitter in combat sports behind Francis Ngannou.
Oh, you think so?
Well, no, because they're the only two guys that hit that machine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So he was like right behind him. He's a professional kickboxer turn boxer turn MMA fighter. He made his MMA debut in the PFL. He's an elite striker, man. He's got killer instinct. He's really, really powerful, strong dude. And what's he gonna say? Yeah, and he's fighting again in MMA against a seasoned veteran in Sergey Kharitonov, who's been in there with like the who's who. I mean, he's been in there with Chet Congo. I think he knocked out Matt Mitrione not too long ago in 2019.
I think he was in Bellator for a while, right?
Yeah, he just lost to Chet Congo.
Yeah, he just lost to Chicago.
Yeah, he knocked out Roy Nelson. He's been there with Josh Barnett. He knocked out Andre Arlovsky. He's been there with Jeff Monson, Overeem. He beat Fabricio Werdum at Pride 30.
Nice.
It's
a good win.
He's been in there with a lot of people, man. Pedro Hizzo, Shammy Schultz. That's an elite kickboxer. He knocked down one of the best kickboxers to ever live, Sammy Schultz. Well, I wouldn't say one of the best, but he's a kickboxer. He's a hardcore kickboxing fan's favorite. But that's gonna be pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's a good test right there.
Yeah, that is a good test to see if where he's at, Spong in his career. If he's gonna take this MMA thing seriously, or boxing, or kickboxing, whatever he's doing. And then also on the card is former UFC light heavyweight champion Rashad Evans, and then another veteran, Ray Borg. He's also gonna be on that card. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty cool if you want your fix on Friday night, man. Because again, there's no UFC this weekend. Saturday night on ESPN Plus, Robson Conceicao versus Xavier Martinez, junior lightweight, 10 rounds. This is a WBC title eliminator. The winner of this fight gets the winner of Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. Let's go. This is going to be a great fight. Conceicao, he's 16-1.
You said the winners are gonna fight.
Yeah. The
Wow.
winner of this fight gets the winner of Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. This is
Wow,
a
I
title
didn't-
limiter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Conceicao 16-1 should be 17-0. In my opinion, I think he got robbed against Oscar Valdez.
Mm.
That was that whole fiasco where he tested positive and he still got to keep his
Oh,
belts.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Conceicao, he's a 2006 Olympic gold medalist for Brazil. He's tall, rangy, and he knows how to use his range, man. He throws big bombs from long range. And he's not afraid to get on the inside and throw hands, man. That was an exciting fight. He made it with Oscar Valdez. He didn't have to fight like that, but he did. He's not afraid to get on the inside and fight. And Javier Martinez, I'm not gonna lie, he's 17-0, 11 knockouts, and haven't seen too much of him. I think I saw him on Showtime's Next Gen, but I was watching some film on him, and he's pretty decent, man. This looks like it's gonna be a fun fight because he looks like your average guy who's just working really hard and he finally got his shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And but he has some really nice knockouts on PBC that I saw. So this is gonna be a real fight.
Yeah, he does a nice little body punch combo and works his way up. Yeah, he's pretty.
So this
Pretty
is
exciting.
this is gonna be a fan friendly fight, man. This is gonna be really
Definitely.
cool on ESPN Plus. And then also in the boxing world, you got Ilunga. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Ilunga Junior Makabu versus Thabiso Mchunu. This is the cruiserweight for Makabu's WBC title, and Makabu has to win, and he has to win impressively if he wants that Canelo.
Baby, you want baby. I
Yeah.
know.
Makabu, he's 28-2, 25 knockouts. He's a hard-hitting African southpaw. He only has 2 losses, one early in his career and the other to Tony Bellew. A knockout loss to Tony Bellew. Makabu, he's got really good head movement, a balanced attack to the head and body, and a deadly uppercut, from what I can tell. Super straight, fast left, laser fast, accurate. The only knock about him is that he has a shaky chin, and I know he only has 2 losses, but he gets rocked in a lot of his fights. He gets hurt. But other than that, man, he hits hard and he gets knockouts. Mchunu, he's 23-5, 13 KOs. He has fast hands, speedy puncher. He has a little bit more defensive style to make up for his lack of power and being really small for cruiserweight. He's actually very, very small for cruiserweight. This is a rematch. They fought before. I think Makabu wins again. I don't know about you guys. What are you guys' picks?
Yeah, I got Makabu on this one. I think he's gonna come in and try to be I wouldn't say I guess entertaining. Try to get that finish because he does want that Canelo payday. I think he'll be the first one up to it.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to come in and get too far away from your style of fighting, though, because we saw Joe Smith.
Mm-hmm.
We all thought that he looked a little off that night because he was also in the Canelo sweepstakes,
Yep.
and that was last weekend. But yeah, I picked Makabu. I think he'll win this one.
I want to pick. I think Makabu wins, but I want Ilunga too.
It's
know
the
what I
same
mean?
person, but
Same.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Mchunu?
Mchunu, there you go. Never forget. I want him to win. I don't know. I just don't like defensive fighters that much. I usually root against them.
So
Makes sense.
just FYI, guys, right here it says this is at the Packard Music Hall, Warren, Ohio. This is on American soil, so maybe that's a little clue to the American fans getting exposed. It doesn't. I don't know where streaming platform or who's gonna
Hey, since
carry
it's
it.
here,
But
since it's here, you think Canelo's in the stands?
no, he's not in the stands. But I think like this is his
He's-
chance to
he's
get
definitely
exposure.
watching it.
Yeah, I think this is.
Yeah, I don't know if he's even gonna watch, but this is Makabu's chance for American exposure for fans to be like, oh damn, Canelo's gonna fight him and get that buzz. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot to get y'all's picks on Conceicao and Martinez. I got Conceicao. I think it's gonna be a fun fight, but I think he wins on points.
Same here.
I got Conceicao too.
Yeah, same Conceicao. He's exciting.
I was gonna say,
I think next is gonna be a good fight between him and Shakur Stevenson. Too.
yeah. So you have Shakur Stevenson beating Valdez. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I have Stevenson.
Hey, Martinez looks like your cousin Jay. That's a boxer.
Oh yeah, he does.
I was gonna
think-
say, it looks like Jay. Big time.
Yeah, he does.
And then also on Saturday, we have Bellator 273 Bader versus MOLDAVSKY. I think that's how you pronounce it. Am I right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be on Showtime, I believe.
Yes.
This is a pretty card, you know what I mean? But this is your MMA fix, guys, other than that Eagle FC.
Wait, did you say Bellator? And
But-
Showtime?
Yeah,
in
Bellator.
Showtime? Really?
Yeah. It's been like
Yeah,
that
they've
for a
been
while,
on
man.
Showtime.
Really? Really? That's where we were watching them? I thought it was ESPN too.
That's why we watch fights together now, guys.
PFL is on ESPN. And
Well, we watch
UFC.
everything on the internet, so right.
Yeah, I was like, we watch everything on the internet.
But yeah, we know who Ryan Bader is, man. He's 28-7, good wrestler, hard hitting, big right hand, kind of like another version of Dan Henderson, I guess. Kind of pretty much, man. And MOLDAVSKY, if you don't know him, he's 11-1. All these dudes, he's come from that team Fedor. They're pretty much just clones of Fedor, man. They're just wild. They go in there just for the whole. I don't even think they have a game plan. They just go in there, feel it. It's a
Swinging.
fight. You know what I mean? These Russian dudes grew up fighting, doing combat sambo, and they just go in there and just wing it, man. And I think you're just gonna see a wild man in there, like kind of technical wild man, I guess. But he looks really good, man. This is gonna be a pretty good fight. I pick MOLDAVSKY, man. I think there needs to be a passing of the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got MOLDAVSKY too. I think he catches them early too.
I'm gonna go with Ryan Bader.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a veteran, so he's gonna try to pull something, I guess. But I just rather go for Bader over MOLDAVSKY, but even though those guys coming out of there are just they wrestle with bears, you know what I mean?
So I'm saying he's no Glover. You know what I mean?
No.
Glover's the only good veteran.
Yep, that's true.
And the co-main event is Ben Smooth Henderson, former UFC lightweight champion, against Islam Madevmov. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, you don't bet against guys with names like that.
No.
Just put it that way.
Yeah, not lately, right? That's gonna be exciting.
Is it DJ?
How-
Is it
no.
DJ?
How old is Henderson?
No, I don't know. Benson Henderson is oldish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How old is he now?
He's
I
like
don't know,
32, probably.
It's a pretty whack card. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he's a
but,
little older. I would
Right?
guess.
He's for sure in like the
No,
end of
no,
his
he's
career,
38.
right? Towards
He's
there.
38.
Oh,
38.
shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's this is probably one of his last fights.
Elon by Bellator. We have some big ideas.
Big ideas.
We could do your commentary. We'll
probably
take a
do
pay
some-
cut. You could pay us the same as you would pay your commentator.
Yeah,
and we'll do the podcast.
Just fly me out for free. Give me food
Got great
and
ideas.
drinks, and I'm good.
we need Teslas. We want dibs on that Tesla Halo truck.
Has to come with a gun in the back though.
Yeah, I'm not going to Mars though. I'm staying here, Elon. I'm good.
Do whatever you tell me. But that's pretty much all we have for this weekend's fights, guys. I guess we'll take a quick break if anybody else has anything to say.
No.
Nope.
No, nothing. All right, guys. Well, you know what? We'll be right back.
Well, welcome back, people. I hope we're all having a good day.
Great day.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. I'm feeling real good right now. Now we're just gonna talk about football, I guess. You know, because we have to.
What's wrong, Luis? You don't like football no more?
I don't.
You don't like football no more, Luis?
don't.
What happened?
Come on, man.
I don't.
My team lost too, bro. I still love it.
Y'all both
See,
y'all
but you
teams lost to my
didn't.
team.
You lost to the good version of the 49ers. We lost to the worst version of the 49ers.
That's
you've
true.
seen.
You guys suck, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, but still, like, look at the way we lost. Look at the way the Cowboys lost. Like, my season has to
Yeah.
end on that. Like,
Well, that was a good
Just a
run though
shame.
that Dak did at the end. He
I think
should've ran out
the
of
better
bounds.
the better play was the referee coming in and tackling our offensive line.
That was-
I know,
he
hey,
did that twice.
that was
by
the
the
play
way.
of the
y'all
game
seen,
right there.
That
y'all
was
seen
twice. He got the game ball.
Y'all
Mhm.
seen when LeBron elbowed that one dude from the Knicks, and then he was trying to go after LeBron, and everybody was holding him? Y'all seen that video?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that video, and
fumble,
somebody
fumble.
somebody posted the Revs.
Oh, the
going
Rams
through
got the
the
ball.
offensive line trying to spot the ball or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's true. It was so freaking accurate.
Von Miller strip sack.
Let's go. But yeah, anyways, I guess is everybody's football pick still going the way they thought?
Yeah.
Nah, my team is out. The Cowboys. I picked them to win.
Yeah, pick
I
the
said
Packers.
Niners and Bills.
We
So
did say Niners and Bills.
Oh, nice.
I
Nice.
said that in the
Quality,
beginning of
yeah.
the year too. I think.
Yeah, I know.
I think I called that in the
I
beginning.
don't
of the year.
remember what I said.
You said Seahawks and something.
Yeah,
No,
I
you-
think I just said
something
Seahawks.
You said
unbelievable.
49ers and Bills as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
or
49ers.
Packers and Bills. You said those two.
He said actually, if the Niners beat the Cowboys, it'll be Niners and Bills. If they don't, then he said it was going to be Tampa.
Yeah. Man, what a season, man. Went by so fast.
It did, man. It went by so fast. But I'm
And
telling
they
you right
extended it a week.
now. Yeah, I enjoyed every minute. Every week, I knew like you look forward to football season all year. So this is no exaggeration. Every Sunday, when 12 o'clock hit, I sat down in my spot, watched Red Zone from 12 o'clock to 10:30 at night when the last game finished. I watched football all day, every day. I mean, all day, every Sunday. So I enjoyed it, man.
Other than church, that's what we're supposed to do, you know,
No,
on Sundays.
They turned it back over.
But
no, they didn't.
oh,
Yeah. They
someone just got
it was
another
a
one. Oh, by the way,
bad snap.
what do y'all think about they're thinking about trying to get the NFL to move the Super Bowl to a Saturday? What do y'all think about that?
I'm fine with that. Oh,
Did y'all hear about
shit.
that?
I mean, it helps for the people that trying to get fucked. I mean,
Yep.
because then then it goes from my protest saying Super Bowl should be a holiday. Get rid of Columbus Day.
It
You know what I'm
should.
saying?
It should.
Let it replace.
Yeah, but it's always on the
Super Bowl with
weekend, so it
Columbus
can't
Day.
be a holiday.
That's what I'm saying.
But the
make
Monday
it-
after.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has the Monday after the
Oh.
Super Bowl off.
So you leave it Sunday, but just give us a holiday on that Monday.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm good
You,
with
you
that.
know, it's funny. Down in the valley when I was doing some jobs down there. The day after the Super Bowl, it's a holiday down there. They call it Good Weather Day because they know no kids are going to show up to school anyways. So instead of getting penalized for absences, they just made it a school day.
See, I like that, dude.
See, that's so smart, right?
Have that. Hell
Yep.
yeah, dude. Be so many hangover people. You don't want people stuff being doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
don't watch football, don't celebrate. That's
want
all
people
there
all
is. But you
hungover
still have the day
driving.
off.
Right.
Why do you have to complain if you don't watch football? You get a day off.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I-
Instead of celebrating massacre of Indians, let's celebrate football.
there you go. So,
Yeah, they need to
just
put
make
football-
Monday a holiday.
American
right?
football in the Olympics already.
Yeah, that'll
No,
Yeah.
be
Why not?
no, because
Why?
not enough countries will be good.
I
Not
don't-
enough countries have enough players.
Are you sure? What about
Why?
What about Africa?
Why don't they play? They should
What about
play.
Africa?
Bro, they have
What's stopping
soccer.
them from
They have
playing?
soccer in the Olympics, and some countries struggle just to get a 11
But that's what I'm
man
saying.
roster.
Like I wish that more countries would start playing
Oh yeah,
football. You know, just like the whole world plays. Soccer. Why play football? Football's a fucking cool sport
we
to
don't
watch.
have money,
man.
bro. They don't have money to build stadiums. They don't have money.
And-
Bill over
Yeah.
soccer.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
but
the-
they have the soccer ones.
It's
Where they gonna find
expensive for
space
football.
the
They got helmet. They need helmets and pads, and so expensive. I bet.
That'd be crazy though. Maybe one day it'll be a world sport.
I think it should, man. It's
I know
it's an
Canada's
awesome
doing it, but Canada's
sport.
so stupid. You ever watch Canada?
Yeah, they like take off.
The receivers
way
are allowed to
before
take off
the
before they
snap.
Oh
have-
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
That's weird.
Which isn't
So
that
stupid.
stupid? Because
Oh.
doesn't that tell when
Oh.
they're gonna snap it? Like the defense. The
Yeah,
defense
they can
makes
time
it
it.
easier to time it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's whatever. Anyways, this week, since playoffs is coming towards the end, I wanted to talk about a very interesting question that Jeff came up with. Basically saying if you were to start a franchise, would you take a Tom Brady now, how he is now, right? Or was it Tom Brady?
No,
in
I
his
just
prime?
said, would you start your franchise off with picking your quarterback for the future, whatever quarterback you wanted, or would you pick your head coach first? Any coach you could pick. Basically, the question was, would you rather have prime Tom Brady or Bill Belichick to start off your franchise?
Yeah. And to me, I don't know. To me, I would start with the coach just because time and time again they have proved it. I mean, not the quarterback. Different defense wins championships, and a lot of coaches done it with a good defense with a bunch of not that many well-known names.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it like that, I mean, you got to look at like Dan Marino. Dan Marino was probably one of the best quarterbacks out there at the time, and he couldn't win because they all thought it was a coach's issue. That's why he couldn't win. Bring a Super Bowl home. Even Cowboys coach went over there and tried to get him a champion, but that didn't happen either. So I don't know. Dan Marino was a good quarterback. He won games for them, but he didn't win them a championship.
Yeah. My thing is, I'd rather have the guy that knows how to go out there and execute the game plan rather than the guy that comes up with it, because coming up with it is one thing, executing it is another. Like, you got to go out there and actually make it happen. Belichick doesn't do that. He stands on the sidelines and hopes and he hopes that you can make it happen for him.
But if the question is a coach, I mean, you could also, like the example how you said with Shanahan earlier, where he doesn't make Garoppolo think. He just, he calls play design so well that Garoppolo just knows, like, hey, cookie, eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, Belichick ain't the offensive mind that Shanahan is. That's why. Yeah. And another thing we saw this whole year with New England.
Chose of coach and coach player. I still go coach. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You'll go with the coach.
Would you still go coach or would you go quarterback, DJ?
I think I'll go coach. I think I'll go coach over quarterback because, like you said, Shanahan makes Jimmy G look like a winner.
He does. Give him that. We'll see if Belichick can make Mac Jones look like a winner.
I mean, so far, what do you mean? He took him to the playoffs as a rookie.
Playoffs, yeah, the rookie.
Didn't Tom Brady? I think Tom Brady, like in his first, he wasn't a rookie, but I know when he came in,
he came in like towards the end of the season,
and he won a Super Bowl in his first season. But
that's what I'm saying. It's a good coach and a good player. I mean, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if Tom Brady during his time with the Patriots didn't have Belichick, he would still have rings. I don't think it'll be 7. And if Bill Belichick didn't have Tom Brady, had just an average quarterback, I think he would still have rings.
I don't think
just
so.
Not 7.
I don't think
he would have 1 or 2. He would have 1 or 2.
I don't know.
7 rings.
We'll see. You know what? It's cool because we get to see this play out. He doesn't have Brady animoreso let's see how many Super Bowls Belichick wins without Brady.
We'll see. I mean, I don't think he's gonna coach for that much longer.
Yeah,
I don't think he does that many.
I was about to say, do you think he's gonna last?
I think he has like 2-3.
He's
more
0 for 2 so far. 2 seasons without Tom. No Super Bowls.
Dude, but he didn't have no quarterback at all.
He still had a playoff.
You say he doesn't need it? You say he just needs a defense.
No, I said he needs an average quarterback. I said that.
Mac Jones is an average quarterback?
No, I'm saying the first year. The first year, yeah. Hoyer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you can't count that year is what I'm saying.
I'll give you that. So he's...
I forgot that was their quarterback.
Yeah, it was terrible.
See, but this year he had an elite defense.
Cam Newton?
They were one of the best.
That was him. Defenses. I mean, who was... Did you ever hear J.C. Jackson before he got in the Patriots?
Yeah,
did you ever hear of what's it?
He had Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Cam Newton's an MVP player.
Oh shit!
That's 6 years ago.
That's why you name your son Chosen, right? Because you're so good. Anyways, and then we're just gonna end the show by we're gonna start our own franchises. We're just gonna pick our top 3 players, quarterback, receiver, and running back, to start off our franchises. And we're just gonna have a little fun with it, see how we do. And if you listen, if you want to comment, see which team you like the best.
Oh yeah, and guys, don't forget to like, follow, and share,
subscribe.
Yep, appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, so
every time you like the button, Chris kills a rabbit. Just letting you know.
So this is current players that we're going with?
Yeah, current players that are on the NFL right now.
Okay.
So do any of y'all want to start? Or do you want me to start?
You start.
You can start. Go for it.
All right. I'll start. Ooh. For me, I think quarterback's one of the best positions. And, I mean, I got to go Rodgers. MVP year, back-to-back years. So, that'll be my quarterback. Even though he lets you down and gets you excited, hopefully I pick other pieces that, help us complete the mission.
Well, you already have the bet. He already has the best receiver, and he's the best quarterback. So.
Yeah. Well, we just need a running back. You don't know.
You got some badass running backs there.
We need everything, man.
So pretty much, Luis picked the team that's going to lose in the NFC in the playoffs.
See, that's the trick. That's the trick. I'm picking my players, and I'm gonna put them in the AFC.
Hey, Niners.
Okay.
Niners beat y'all without an offensive touchdown. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All special teams, baby.
All right, who wants to go?
So we're just picking one quarterback, and then we're doing.
You can go receiver. You can go.
That's what I mean.
What do you
Just
think
like
is more
one at a time.
valuable?
Okay, yeah. No, I'm definitely going quarterback. But if I had to pick from the quarterbacks in today's game, like right now, it would be hard to pick, dude. Rodgers would definitely be up there, but I think I'd probably go with Josh Allen just because he has a little bit more
Juice.
of a dual threat. Yeah, he's younger and he can run the ball.
I'll give you that. He's playing his ass off
And
right now. I can't wait to see him tonight.
He's not playing in the cold weather doesn't bother him. He plays in Buffalo, so you're gonna be good there if you got to play a playoff game in the snow. You got a quarterback that's gonna be able to get it done for you. But yeah, I'll probably go with Josh Allen.
Steve?
So, because Jeff said Josh Allen, that's what I was gonna pick. I'll switch it up. In a close second, will probably have to be Kyler Murray.
Oh, okay.
I think
Right. I like that.
because he has
Wow.
potential,
Over
man.
Mahomes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think he has potential. I don't know. I just don't like Mahomes. Like, I'm not saying that he's better. You know what I mean? Just don't like Mahomes.
Gotcha.
But I think with the right sort of coaching staff, and you know what I mean, just like how the Spurs groom players, I think we could get him to be, on a better elite level. I think if I were gonna start it, man.
Right.
So I like his
Skill set.
I like his skill set, and I like his athleticism. I think he's more athletic, not as athletic as Lamar Jackson, but you know what I mean. But,
He's
Right.
definitely going to hide behind the line.
It was
That's for
funny.
sure.
I saw a video of Kyler Murray running, and then somebody pointed out, was like, does Kyler Murray look like a toddler running with a toy or something?
Yeah.
And
And
it's
they're all
true. He
chasing
does,
him.
like the way he
Yeah.
runs.
All these grown ass men chasing him all over the
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
You, DJ?
Gotta go with the best quarterback in the game right now. Jimmy G, bro.
oh my god,
That's a joke, right?
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
come
definitely
on,
that
bro.
was a joke. Let's see. I would say I don't want to say Mahomes because everybody would say Mahomes or Lamar. I don't really like Lamar Jackson.
Oh, and you don't like Mahomes at all.
I don't like Mahomes. I'm just bitter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
out of everybody else that's out there right now, shoot, I would have to go with Mahomes, right?
Yeah, that's what I would go with.
That's
That's what my pick was, either Allen or Mahomes.
I'll go with Mahomes. He had the arm, he had the legs, he can move, and he had the weapons. So, Mahomes would be the guy I would go with.
And he's proven to be a Super Bowl, winner.
Yeah, he's
Get it done.
definitely a winner. That's for sure.
For my next pick, I'm going running back. I'm going Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh, I like that.
I think Jonathan Taylor has it all. He has the speed. He can run you over. He can catch. And with the right offensive line, man, the dude's a beast. He's shown it this year. You, Jeff?
Nice. All right. I'm going with Devontae Adams. He's the best wide receiver in the NFL. It's easy.
I was gonna pick Adams. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to make it sound. So I'll go running back, make it easier for you.
I'll go with Adams, man.
All right, Steve.
I'm gonna switch it up and just go. Does that have to be offense?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be offense.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I was gonna go
receiver, man.
defensive, man.
Well, I don't know. It's 3 core players, is it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
pick
it's 3 core players.
pick
so yeah.
defensive player if you
I
want.
was gonna pick defensive players, man. I was gonna pick since I'm starting a franchise, Michael Parsons and T.J. Watt. I want to have
We
a
can't pick
fierce.
2 of them.
Yeah.
I thought we're doing 2. I thought we're doing 3.
It's 3, but we're all taking
all
turns.
taking
Sorry, man.
So,
Well,
yeah.
now y'all can't pick them.
Yeah, don't
But
pick
dude,
one.
Michael Parsons is a good pick to start
Yeah.
a franchise.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he had a great rookie year.
I think defense wins championships, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
That's
everything
true.
else will come into place.
I'll give you that.
Yep. Let's go with the king, right? Derrick Henry. Man.
Yeah, that's a good,
It's a good
pick.
pick.
And I'll end mine with TJ Watt.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a beast. And I can't believe Cowboys picked Taco over him.
Oof. Something about those Whopperos.
I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill because I feel like running backs are overrated. So
I'll give you that.
Two
No,
elite
I
wide
give you that.
receivers.
After Steve opened that up possibility, I'm like, damn, I should have went defense instead of running back and then went receiver. But it's all right.
Yeah, I feel like I can. You can get away with having somebody not so elite. Like, dude, even if you had, like, honestly, if I had this team, Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, and then you just had someone like Tony Pollard in the back who's not even a starting running back, I think the team would be pretty fucking good. They'd be okay.
Well, it's basically the Cowboys now. Every time Tony Pollard.
Yeah, like if you had
touches the
Pollard and Dillon, Pollard for, the explosive plays and Dillon for more short yardage and running the clock out and stuff, I feel like you don't really need to have an elite back.
He got
But
hurt,
if you
man.
have Taylor or Henry, those two guys are above elite.
Sucks
They're
that
the
he
best
got
of the
hurt.
best.
We needed him to freaking kill the clock.
Dillon? Yeah, dude, it really did change the way
when
that
he
they
got
were
out,
calling
I
plays.
was glad that he got hurt.
Yeah.
Not really glad that he's hurt, but glad that he's
I'm
not
telling you,
really
I think
playing.
Right.
Debo's blessed this year. I think he's just blessed this year.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
think-
put it that way.
Yeah, he's
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like not to throw bad shade or anything. Like if somebody in his family died, type of thing. Because like I've seen this shit happen. Like in
He just had
soccer
a kid.
leagues. Yeah, maybe a kid. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Something
he-
shit that just blessed him this year. Because I seen soccer
talking
seasons.
about?
Debo. He just
Oh.
had a kid 2 weeks ago.
Like I just feel like
Oh.
I feel like honestly I have a good feeling about the Niners. It's just like Debo's just blessed. Like he's just one of those players. Like the
Yeah.
whole time in my head I'm like, if they gave it to Debo, he's gonna break 2 tackles and get the first.
I couldn't
down.
believe
That's
I
exactly
couldn't
what
believe he got
happened.
that first down at the end of the game.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's just blessed. Like I seen it in soccer. There was this one player called the Nigris. Mid-season, this guy was a bench warmer. Mid-season, his brother passes away, gets brutally shot or some shit like that. Happened like all over Mexico.
Mhm.
Dude had like the best season, ended up being top scorer of the season, and took the whole team to the championship. It's fucking
Wow.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like I was like, man, just seeing Debo like that, it feels like some shit. He's just blessed this year.
I felt like
Wow.
that about Debo and also Cooper Kupp, dude. I felt
Yeah.
that way about him. Like you always feel
He
like
just
he's
had a
gonna have a
kid, too.
letdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He had a kid too.
Something about kids.
You always
man.
feel like he's due for a down week, and he just never had it, dude.
No,
It never
no.
came. I was like, what the?
Both
fuck?
him and Debo, yeah, they were. 1 and 2, and they never had a down week. Their down weeks was like 15, 16 points.
Mhm, mhm.
Still not bad.
It's true.
crazy numbers.
Steve, you have anything to say to end?
Well, you took TJ Watt, so
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Steve still has to make his last pick,
I don't know who.
and so does DJ.
So I can't just pick one person. So I'm just gonna say an elite offensive line.
Oh, an elite
what
offensive
about
lineman.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
line.
what
Offensive
about
line.
that Cowboys one? Everybody thinks he's the best. What's his name?
Oh, because you need more than one player. That's what I was saying.
Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying he's just gonna pick an offensive line.
Zach Martin. There you go.
Just,
No, not an offensive lineman.
Just
the
like
whole line.
like my last pick would be to focus on offensive line,
Fine.
making it as good as
Well,
possible.
I'll let you get away with that pick, but how about this? Just name an offensive line of a team now. How about that?
So Zach Martin's fine.
Also, Cowboys. No, I'm saying Cowboys offensive line. Since
The-
you're picking the offensive line, just pick one of an existing team. Is what I'm saying.
So right now, probably have to be Browns offensive
Oh,
line.
missed it.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah, they are good. That's
Who?
good, bro.
Browns
Browns.
offensive line.
They weren't very good this year.
No,
They struggled, man.
It was Bacon. Bacon.
No,
Bacon.
the Colts. It was the Colts.
The Colts offensive, they had an elite
Yeah, Colts.
offensive line.
Me, I would take I'll take Nick Bosa.
That's a good one, man.
If I'm my third.
He's elite.
Well, he counts as 2 picks because of his nose.
no, Joey Bosa.
Joey
counts
does.
Yeah.
2 picks. That nose starts from the forehead down. Oh, I can't believe how much that arch.
You had to
is.
get a special mask
slope.
right where it opens.
Dude.
Yeah, if I would have known we were doing offensive line instead of taking Tyreek, I probably would have picked offensive line because I
Yeah.
feel like that's more. That's if you're gonna be an elite team, you gotta have a good offensive line, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's your core.
Except if you're
That's
Unless you're
Money.
Russell Wilson.
unless you're the Bengals.
Bro, call me Jerry Jones, baby.
Call me Jerry Jones. All right, you want to end it, Steve?
Like what? My life?
Oh.
Here, live,
Live?
live. Call me
No,
a pussy. Say I won't.
We need more than 50
That's
views
good.
for that.
Just kidding. Yeah, guys, we need more than 50 views for me to do the live suicide, or in Japan they call hakuru. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I'm just guessing. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. Great weekend of fights. Hope you guys tune in. We're putting you on to some great fights. But until next time.
God bless. See you at the top.
There's only two genders.